it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar with a pick a card reading for you. Sorry for my absence, I'm here. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad to see you again. And let's find out in this reading what your crush thinks about you. So this might be a good idea to kind of see what your crush is thinking about you. How are they gauging you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What's going on in their head? All these kinds of things. So we have songs for each pile, and we'll take some charms, I think, here for this reading as well. And yeah, we have messages and stuff like that all in this group. In these groups, sorry. So we have 4 groups. Group number 1 with rose quartz, group number 2 with lepidolite, group number 3 with aventurine, and group number 4 with rainbow moonstone. And I really hope that this reading provides you some insight and some guidance. Please let me know in the comments below if you resonated with the reading, or just say hello. It really helps the engagement when you guys comment. So letting me know what you think, or even if it's just a simple hello, is always very important for me, and it always makes me smile, and it really brightens my day. So thank you guys. Now, in terms of, I'm going to go into a little bit of a personal update, so of course take your time now, pause if you want to just get to the reading. But for those of you that do like to listen to kind of what's going on with my life, I've just been busy. I'm sorry for my absence. I'm really behind on a lot of things in my life, including like so many different things at this time. Like my wish list stuff is so behind. I'm just incredibly behind in life. I've had a lot of personal issues. Relationship stuff was going on there for a while, and as well, we've had a really cold spell, and I'm sure that some of you also are experiencing this cold spell. But where I'm living in Colorado, it's been really freezing. It's been like minus 25 at night, and I live in a cabin from the 1800s originally, the original part of the house, and then the rest of it was built in 1923, so it's quite old, and it's not updated, not much. I've done some updating, but like the insulation sucks, and so it gets really cold in this room, and I can't keep the heat above 50 degrees Fahrenheit most of the time, and it was too cold for me to record, except for personal readings, which I have to do, but yeah, and I've been very booked with personal readings. Hopefully the weather, and my pipes have been frozen for the past few days, so I have to go get water just so I can flush the toilet for my grandmother, who lives like 40 minutes away. That kind of stuff. So it's just been kind of a hellish time. I tried to make a hellish time. And I'm so far behind, and I just want to apologize for that. I'm sorry about that. And I thank you guys for your support, and I always look forward to your comments and all your support on Instagram too. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. But I hope you guys are having a warmer time than I am. And I'm going to get into this reading because my room's getting cold. So I'll see you in your reading, okay? Take care. Hello, my friends. So if you chose group number 1 here with this rose quartz, this is your reading. I apologize for my nails. I haven't got them done in a while. They're about due. So let's find out what your crush is thinking about you. Oh. Okay. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Knight of Wands. I feel maybe for some of you there are travel vibes, so maybe your crush is at a distance from you. They live in a different country or a different area than you. I get that for a few reasons. The Wands kind of can talk about that kind of thing as well. There's also this put away the computer. And it says working less and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. Now, this makes me feel like the person wants to spend more time with you in real life, as an example. That's why I think of some distance. Although quarantine currently, as I'm filming this, we have the quarantine stuff kind of still going on in certain parts of the world, and things are kind of been a bit weird. So again, it might be that for some of you, it's going to be more like they just want to spend more time with you, especially if you guys chat a lot, through technology rather than like, seeing each other in person. So that might be something that, again, they could think that you work too much, literally, that you don't pay attention to them enough. That could be something as well. I mean, for some of you that may resonate, although I don't feel that for most of you. I feel like that would probably be like not such a strong message. There's also something here about waiting. And maybe this person's kind of waiting for you to make a more of a move towards them in some way, or take some sort of action. It might be that they do feel like you're a bit passive in some kind of way, like you're thwarting destiny or you're thwarting what you want. Maybe because you're stuck in certain situations. There's something very calming about you, though. This person feels, I think, quite good around you. Like, there are positive thoughts, by the way. So I don't mean to sound negative in the beginning. These are just a few things that I kind of noted right away. But generally, I would think that your person feels like you're a very amazing person, very physically attractive, very fun to be around. Maybe you guys have good jokes together, you have a good time, there's a lot of good talking, or they like the way that you talk, they like your enthusiasm, as an example, especially if you get really enthusiastic about certain topics or you kind of rush in at them. I think they really enjoy that. There might be, of course, some aspect of passion here that they really enjoy, of course, too. Kind of maybe engaging in some sort of flirtation. I would say that this also is something that they like about you, you know? The Page of Pentacles is interesting here. What do they think about you? For some of you, they might like to... They want to kind of indulge you in some kind of way or make you feel good, essentially. Maybe they think you need cheering up because of that Sorrow card, and they'd like to be the one to do that, like to cheer you up in some kind of way if they feel like you've been off or something. Again, there might be some sort of, they might think of you as somebody who's kind of like after a lot of goals and very oriented towards goals and making things happen. We also have this Wait card, and we have I've been keeping my eye on you. So it seems like this person's kind of waiting, or they think you're waiting to kind of see where things go. This person could perceive you as having their eye on you, but I feel like this is more, I asked for messages from the person that you're crushing on. So this is more from them, that they've been kind of keeping an eye on you. We also have, I'm pretending I don't care and I'm hiding my true feelings. So there's something about this person, they're not really showing what's really going on inside of them. Maybe they're afraid to disrupt something, or they're afraid to kind of disturb you. There could be an idolization of you where they think that you're better than they are, a little bit. Or that you wouldn't be interested. There's some sort of I think your person, you know, your crush or whatever, thinks of you as somebody who's quite confident. And that might throw them off a little bit at times. Because it might make them feel unconfident, you know? When you're confident, it might make them feel inconfident. That kind of vibe. The North Node, though, what do they think of you? They think that you're kind of on the path of your destiny, perhaps. That you're kind of following your goals. That you kind of have a vision for your life. This could also mean that they see a future with you. The North Node, you know, represents kind of where we're meant to go in our life and what we're meant to experience. And I do feel like this person feels some sort of pull to kind of experience life with you in some kind of way. But it does seem like there's something about waiting here. So there must be something kind of going on that affects this connection. And I think I don't see very specific details here, so it's probably because it's different for every one of you. We also have, your song is Apocalypse by Cigarettes After Sex, so that song is very beautiful. Check it out if you want to. I'm not going to go over the lyrics too much, and I'm going to try to keep this a bit short, just to kind of gauge. This person might think that you're indifferent to them in some way too. Maybe they're waiting for you to kind of show more action or more initiative. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get some charms. Oh, we had one fall down. Okay. It was the elephant. So we have, it's funny, we have this, there's something here. Okay, so we have the turtle. And the turtle reminds me of like slow, steady movements. I actually saw a funny thing on Instagram. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it was like, oh, they say that, you know, we're so blessed by God, but it's like turtles live like till 100 and something, and they have like armor for a body. It was just kind of funny. I mean, they could perceive you as moving very slow. There also could be like this thought of you having kind of a shell on, or there's like a sort of armor around you, like you don't really let them in fully. Maybe there's like there's the mermaid with the back turned. Again, they might feel like you're a little bit hard to get to know. That maybe there's a wondering if you're really into them, as an example, you know what I mean? We have grandmas are great too, so there might be some sort of connect. But first of all, this could be a message for some of you as a hello from a grandmother who's passed, or maybe this is a message for you to kind of contact your grandma or something like that as well. But it could be that family is important in this connection, or this person and you kind of connect over family or something like that. We also have the battery. Okay, the low battery. Low battery makes me think of somebody who really enjoys talking to you until their battery's drained. Like that's the type of person who would like keep talking and talking and talking because they like you so much. We also have Aries, Scorpio. Are there any other signs? No, I don't see any other signs. Yeah, so we have Aries and Scorpio here. So there could be Aries or Scorpio placements. In terms of the other ones, we had Earth energy, we have Temperance, Sagittarius, and then we have a lot of fire energy, and like mostly fire and earth energy actually. But here's the Scorpio. Scorpio could mean that there's like a deep passion. That could also mean a lot of secret feelings and a lot of hidden emotion that's intense. Both Scorpio and Aries are Mars ruled signs, so there's a lot of passion, and I think there's a sexual chemistry here, or they feel like a sexual chemistry with you. There could be something a little bit secretive about it. Sometimes Scorpio can be a bit secretive, but a strong physical attraction on their end towards you. We also have this magic wand. This person could think that you have like magical powers, that you're a very powerful person, that you have a lot in control, like your life in control, or you have a lot of control over yourself in some way. We also have this Pegasus, so that, you know, Pegasuses remind me of like childhood and innocence, so there might be an innocent vibe to you. And I get that too with the Knight of Wands, because I think of the Knight of Wands as usually very innocent, someone who's fun-loving and happy and kind of cheerful, and there's a childlike energy to that, I feel. And then we have You're Always in My Heart. So this person really, I think, cares about you. We have I Love You to the Moon and Back. So I think there's a lot of like potential for love. Of course, you know, keep it as it resonates. I mean, if this person barely knows you and you've never talked to them, maybe that's not the case. But you know, it seems like there's that potential there for this to grow into something beautiful. And the butterfly here talks about maybe this person sees you as someone who could transform them or help them feel better, or vice versa. You've helped them, you've impacted them, or they see you as somebody who's been through changes and made good things out of it, you know, especially with that little wand here. Maybe you kind of, you know, had some lemons and made lemonade as an example. We also have this moon charm. This usually speaks to me of, because there's kind of that crown on it, there are wings, it kind of makes you think of a very intuitive connection. And again, we have a heart here with a yellow stone. So I think that there's a lot of warm, happy feelings when it comes to you. And I think this person cares a lot more than maybe they're letting on, because it says I'm pretending I don't care and I'm hiding my true feelings. So this person, again, probably has a wall up here or a little armor on because they're afraid to get to know you. Maybe they're afraid to fall off of balance or to kind of give in to their passions or their desires. And again, it might be that there's certain circumstances that are kind of blocking the situation from developing. Now with the Wait card and the North Node, this could be telling you that this person's worth the wait, that it's worth waiting on, and that something could happen here if you were to keep pursuing it, you know what I mean? And I would say that this person probably has pretty good intentions towards you, like solid intentions, like they would actually do like real stuff, you know, in the future for you. Like, I mean, as in they take the real action, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah. But that's what I'm seeing here. Oh, wait, the elephant. Now, the elephant's leg is broken. I think of elephants and I think of loyalty, family, tradition, and that kind of thing. There's a little bit of broken. So there might be a broken history for some of you, a broken family, or maybe there's been damage from family situations in your life as well. That could just be a clue for some of you. But again, it could be that this person's kind of loyal until the end, you know, towards you. That kind of thing. Or they could be loyal to you to the end. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I'm keeping this kind of short. I don't want to talk your guys' ear off, and I'm not going to do letters today. I'll do it maybe in the next reading. If you guys have any requests, please leave them down below. I really want to hear them, and because I'd like to hear what you guys want to see on the channel. But I'm wishing you all the very, very best. If you want a personal reading, all that information is down below in my description box. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. If you chose group number 2 here with this Lepidolite, this is the reading for you and your crush. So let's find out what your crush thinks about you. So you've got the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Interesting. We have Addiction, Ascendant. There's the Four of Cups, Size, Perfect Timing. Let me see here. Yeah. We'll go like that. I kind of got them all laid out funny. Your song for this reading is Beautiful People, Beautiful Problems by Lana Del Rey. I do not know this song. It popped up on my shuffle, and I'm not familiar. I listened to Lana Del Rey, but I just don't know this song in particular. So you might want to look up the lyrics and see how it resonates with you. The other song I was picking up, and this is on my own, is Jack Johnson. He sings a song. It's Sitting, Wishing, Waiting, Hoping. Sitting, Waiting, Hoping. I think, I can't remember the exact title, but it kind of says, I can't always be waiting on you. I can't always be playing your fool. I don't know. That might resonate with some of you. It just popped into my head as I was like shuffling for this group. So take that, if you want, and go look up the lyrics. Now, and it may not resonate for everyone. It just might be specific for some. We have the Chariot. So I would say that this person thinks you're a very driven person. I would say that they see you as somebody who kind of doesn't let things get in your way. You're trying to move past things. I think this person could see you as being driven to find success and happiness. The Ten of Swords could talk about somebody who thinks of you as having been through a lot of heartache in the past, or a lot of, problems in particular. I feel like this person, they would ideally want you to be happy. There could also be a little bit of this waiting around on you. Now, this is not going to resonate with everyone, so please just, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. It might not be for you. I know that sometimes when people hear things that aren't going to resonate with them, it throws them off the reading. But for some of you, it might be that they feel like you are in a situation in which you need to leave. In some kind of way, whether it's job, or relationship, or something, they might think that you are kind of stuck in something and missing out on some sort of happiness. There also could be that this person might feel like you're indifferent to them because of the Four of Cups here. What do they think of you? Well, that could be that you're indifferent to them. There's also that imagery there with the magnet and the scissors. Again, this could be that with the Addiction card and all of that, the Ten of Swords, could be that this person's thinks you're in a toxic situation, or that you are magnetized towards something that isn't good, and that might be their personal opinion, about maybe something you're going through. Maybe you allow yourself to put up with things that you need to cut off. This person might think that you're kind of trampling on your independence or your emotional happiness. And size here, I could tell you that this person often thinks about you. There could be a longing or a missing here. That could mean that maybe there's a distance for some of you. Sometimes the Chariot can talk about that as well. So there could be distance, like a long distance thing going on here. This person could be waiting, kind of maybe to see you again, because we have size and then we have ascendant. So the ascendant. Well, this person definitely likes your physical attributes. They think that you're, attractive, I would say, and physically, you are very much their ideal. I think that it doesn't only rely on physicality, though. I think this person really also finds you to be very emotionally fulfilling. They feel happy with you, and they could see perhaps a happy future with you. If this person themselves is going through something, and maybe it's a vice versa type of deal, where maybe this person could be secretly longing for you, right? As well. And maybe they're in a situation where they know they need to kind of leave something behind, as an example, to follow true happiness. We have Give Me Time, Choose Me, and I Appreciate Our Friendship. Now, I appreciate our friendship. I'm guessing for many of you there's some sort of friendship vibe going on here with this person. You probably have some kind of connection to this person already, for the majority of you, watching, and this person really appreciates it. I think that you bring them a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment. And you make them feel driven, I think, to get over things. If you guys share, like, and open up about your past, you kind of encourage this person to heal themselves. And that's a good thing, I think, because you might be actually helping this person more than you understand with some sort of addictive type of habits or behaviors or situations in their life. And I would say this person really appreciates it. Now, what I thought was interesting is that we have perfect timing, and then we have give me time. So this person might be wanting some sort of timing to kind of happen. And maybe they're waiting for the right timing. With the choose me, again, that might be playing into the idea that some of you might be in something where they feel like they're not being chosen. Maybe they want you to make a move on them. You know, that could be it too. That this person wants you to kind of choose them, like, you know, show them that you want them rather than making a move themselves. You know what I'm saying? But again, that could be tied into this idea that maybe you're stuck in a certain situation. Yeah. But I would say that this person often misses you. It seems like, especially, and they think about you, and they kind of like, there might even be a little bit of sadness or melancholy when they think of you. Sorry, my dog like ran by. But again, there's a lot of physical attraction here and a lot of emotional, I think emotional attraction as well. I'm going to get some charms. Okay. So we got the heart and the key. We have a lot of keys. So this is significant. Like, this person feels significantly drawn to you. You guys might feel like you're soulmates or something, or there might be like a strong connection. We have a planet here. So that always makes me think of astrology. Some of you might be good at astrology or be into astrology. Maybe they associate astrology with you. Maybe you brought astrology knowledge to this person. It could also mean that you guys have certain synastry that kind of ties you together as well. There are a lot of synastry placements that can do that, you know, that kind of thing where you feel really tied to someone. We also have this sun right here, so that makes me think of somebody who's very happy and warm and comfortable too to be around. We also have Jack here, so you could be very driven for success or driven towards something. We have recycling, so there might be a lot of recycling in your relationship in terms of maybe you guys open up and kind of get through things together in a heartfelt way. Like, maybe you guys talk to each other and kind of, again, this could be implying that you need to get rid of something, you know, or they think that you need to recycle a certain relationship or a certain aspect of yourself. There could be a little bit of frustration here, right? Because we have the Arthur Fist here. Again, this person might see you as a little bit like kind of a frustrated person, or maybe you kind of have fits, or you're like, you know, every once in a while. But I would say that doesn't affect. We also have you can survive anything. So I get a lot of survival. This person thinks you're a tough cookie, essentially. We have this Shakespeare quote, and it says, "In every fair from fair sometimes declines." We also have kind, free, true, compassionate, brave, thankful, happy. A lot of good words here, positive words. I would say that this person really finds you to be a very positive person in their life. Like, and I get that too with the flower here. It reminds me of a very like sweet, innocent kind of vibe. Very friendly, very nice, very pure. There might be a purity to you, despite maybe a lot of hardships. Like, maybe you still have a very pure soul, even if you've been through a lot of things. We also have this Virgo charm here. So there could be something about health or work or everyday routine. Again, there could be some Virgo placements for some of you. And we have be the light. So again, this person could see you as a guiding light to them, or maybe they want to be a guiding light to you. There could be, I could go either way here. We have a service award here for 2 years. So maybe for some of you, you've known them for 2 years. But that doesn't have to be the case. It could just be, you know, that could just be a special message for some of you. Like 2 could be important, 2 months or 2 years or something like that. Again, it could be that you've put your time or effort into something that you need to leave behind. Again, we have this mushroom here, which someone mentioned once about like how mushrooms can be toxic, you know, and usually it's like the brightly colored things that are toxic. So again, it could be that there are some toxic situations that need to be kind of cleared out as well. We have Rapunzel, and Rapunzel makes me think of somebody who, oh, wait, I want to say about providing. And I get that, that's funny. Okay, that just word popped into my head right away. Some of you might be great providers. The fish reminds me of like when Jesus, you know, like multiplied the fish. Again, you might be providing, and Rapunzel also kind of was like that, very sacrificial for her mother, right? Or whatever that lady, yeah, mother. And so maybe there's like a little bit of a sacrificial energy. There could be a little bit of a dreamer. They could see you as somebody who died of dreams and hopes. Again, there might be some sort of sense of isolation here as well with Rapunzel. But yeah, there's a lock and a key and a heart. So I do feel like there's a lot of potential for like love or deep feelings here. I do feel like a definitely a soulmate kind of vibe. We have that I love you charm too, which has an infinity symbol on it. So I do think that this person really cares a lot about you, for sure. What was this one? We have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. That kind of fell on the top here of my box, but that might be something. Maybe that someone likes to read, or maybe there's something about Alice in Wonderland that is relevant to you. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope this gives you an insight into the person on your mind, and I hope that it helps. And let me know in the comments below if you have any requests for future readings. I would love to do some requests, so let me know. And I wish you all the very best. Take care of yourselves, and if you want a personal reading, all that information is down below. So bye-bye. Hello, my friends. If you chose group number 3 here with this event dream, this is a reading for you. So let's find out what your crush is thinking about you. So let's see. We've got the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups, as well as the Queen of Swords. A lot of sword energy, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. I mean, Aries. Did I just say Aries? Like, what the... Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Sorry. I think I wanted to say Aquarius and I said Aries instead. Or maybe I said Aquarius and I'm just crazy. It is Mercury retrograde after all. I'm sorry. And I'm not, like, honestly, it hasn't been the best for my speaking skills. With the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Well, this is interesting. Okay. I feel like there are quite a few different storylines in this, so I'm going to try to keep it concise and understandable to different ones, because I think that there's going to be different things kind of going on. If your crush is somebody you've had a falling out with, this person like desperately misses you, and but they also think that you are unavailable. They might think of you as cold. They might think that you're not interested in reconnecting as well. Now, if, say, for instance, this is somebody from your past and you just fell out of contact, this person might perceive you as somebody who's not willing to make contact with them. We have this card here, and it says, I can't believe you'd like me too. And I do think that this person puts your mental stamina on a pedestal. I think this person thinks you're really smart, really clever, really well spoken. There might be a little bit of an intimidation when it comes to you. You might come off as passive aggressive, or you might, and again, this might be their perception, or they kind of think that maybe you're indifferent to them. Like, they might think that you're just messing around. They might also just think you're a friendly person and that you kind of just put up with them. And it might actually even hurt their feelings for some of you. If you kind of act like you don't care, they might actually take you seriously on that. If you have like a defense mechanism, and this is maybe not for everyone, but if you do kind of put up that defense mechanism where you try not to open up, or you try to like tease or act like a bully, or you like won't let that person in kind of because you're self-protective, well, this person might feel like you don't care about them. And so they might not see you as liking them, which could, by the way, if this is a crush and you want something to happen, that might be detrimental to the outcome, you know what I'm saying? Because they might be like, yeah, so-and-so doesn't give a shit about me. Like that song, Yeah, Right, by Joji. But your song is actually 6 Feet Under by Billie Eilish. So that's the song that I got for you guys. That, again, could imply that there is some sort of history, because that song's about... a relationship that's gone down, you know, down the hole. And, you know, there's a wonder if, like, you know, could this be revived? So again, if it's somebody from your past, this person might perceive you as not unavailable, and that it's kind of over, or that it ended badly, or they can't really come towards you, or you're not interested, that kind of vibe. There's something about that. In terms of like what your person thinks of you, well, they think you're very like nice. There could be fond memories here for a lot of you. With the Six of Cups, they might have very friendly, innocent, warm feelings about you, but at the same time there could be some sort of hurt feelings on their end, or they might feel like your feelings are hurt. On the other hand too, if, like, for instance, this person wasn't really commenting or like kind of keeping up with you, they might think that also you're not serious, or they might think that you think that they're not serious, you know what I'm saying, as well. There's also these two cards, which says, I'm scared of the past and I'm going through a lot. Now this is from your person, so they could be going through some stuff in their own life, and they might have a fear of the past, and that somehow affects the connection, and they want you to know that. So if they're not forthcoming, this might be because they're kind of going through like kind of like a darker moment in their life, or they're going through some dark times. Especially if you get hot and cold energy. We have that Queen of Swords as well. So sorry, I would say that this person admires your pictures quite a bit. There's a lot of mental stimulation on their side. I think that they admire the way that you look, and there is some sort of hidden desires here, or like a lot of hidden feelings too. I think that this person might not be telling you everything that's kind of going on with them and what's really happening with them. There's the 12th house can talk about forgiveness, and it's funny because we have the forgiveness card right next to that 12th house card. So there might be some sort of forgiveness that they're hoping for from you, perhaps, or perhaps they want you to find forgiveness in your life in some way. Somehow forgiveness is going to factor into this for some of you. Now the 12th house also represents other things. There might be hidden feelings, or like I said, or there could be like a very strong spiritual connection, especially with the Six of Cups. This person could think of themselves as very spiritually connected to you, and you might vice versa feel the same way about them. Maybe like no matter how far apart you are, or where you kind of go, or what happens, it's like there's always that link between the two souls. But I think this person has some sort of fears when it comes to the past. I don't know if it's a past with you, or if it's their past, or if they, you know, what's exactly going on. But this person is definitely not telling you everything that's kind of on their heart and mind at this time when it comes to you. I'm guessing maybe for some of you, either there's just like a weird friendship kind of going on, or maybe there's no contact. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's going to be different for everyone, so I don't want to like comment too much on that. Let me try to find out what comes out in the charms though. Okay. Okay. So we have the bee here. The bee makes me think of community. So you might be in a friendship group with this person. It also might be a work connection. They could see you as a very busy bee, someone who gets a lot done. Prosperity is something that also comes to my mind when I think of bees. Again, sweetness as well. It also could be somebody with the Queen of Swords. That could be somebody who, you know, when provoked, can be a real mean person. You know what I mean? They could tear you apart. We also have Abu here with the jewel. So this person thinks of you as someone very precious to them. It also could be a little bit tempting, because Abu in Aladdin is like, he gets like the eyes, like the ooh eyes over the jewel, and then he screws everything up. You know what I'm saying? So there could be a lot of you know, kind of attraction there on this person's end. We also have Hello Kitty here, so that reminds me of like innocence. There's also, she's playing a guitar, and we have musical instruments. Some of you might play the ukulele or a string instrument like a guitar or something. There could be a musical connection here between the two of you. There is a mutual feeling though. If you guys are wondering whether your crush likes you back or not, absolutely, they do. And I think that they also see a lot of potential here with you. When I see the shells and stuff, I think of secrets. Secrets. I felt like it sounded like I said something else, which is something I got from that meaning. Actually reminds me a lot of from Tarot Cottage. She often refers to shells that way, and I think it's interesting. We also have that Aphrodite type of shell here, so there's like a kind of like a love type of feeling. There's also passion here, and there's some kind of similarity because guess what, we have not only do we have 2 Virgo charms, but we also have Gemini, which are twins. So there's something very twinny about you, or like something very similar, or something very on the same page. I mean, Virgo could be important in your natal charts, or in your synastry. So could Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. This could also be representing that you guys talk a lot on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Or that there's a desire for that. This person can also see you as very work-focused and a very good talker as well. You know, somebody who's great at talking. We also have Treasure Island and Little Women. So again, these could be significant to your connection. Maybe this person or you like these stories. Again, Treasure Island could mean that you guys are currently separated, possibly, because I saw that 12th house, which you can talk about like an isolation or separation. So maybe you guys live differently. Maybe someone lives in an islandy like area. Again, this could be implying that this person feels like they've found treasure in you. With the 2 cherries. Oh my god, see, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Again, we have duality. This person really feels like a good pair with you. We also have, "And every fair from fair sometimes declines," which is a quote from William Shakespeare. And then we have the fish here. Now, the fish reminds me of abundance. This person could think that you're financially abundant. This person could think that you make a lot out of something or a nothing. Because I think of Jesus' story where he like multiplied the fish. He could think of you, I mean, they could think of you as very giving. Sorry, I said he because I was thinking of Jesus. And then, yeah. We also have live, laugh, and love. So there's an optimism to you. And I think that this person sees you as a bit of a guiding light. We also have Cinderella. So this person could think of you as very self-sacrificing. That's the 12th house. You know, I don't have 12th house astrology, but I do have a lot of Neptune. and I definitely relate. I was just talking to somebody on Instagram about that I really can relate to that energy, because I get I have Neptune touching everything in my chart, almost, except for Mars. And you know, it brings a lot of sympathy, you know, and to people usually, you know, they can be very sympathetic and very caring. And Cinderella was like that. And there was also a sense of isolation. This person might perceive you as isolating. And again, that could just be COVID, you know, and quarantine. But again, it could be somebody who's kind of like out of their reach or something like that, you know, because Cinderella is like, you know, her family sort of hides her or something from the prince. So there might be a little bit of that going on. So that is what, oh, and then we have this jewel teardrop. So again, I think of this, it reminds me of like somebody who thinks you're very precious to them, you know, and very important to them. There's that Gemini, fell down. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys that chose group number 3. I really hope it gives you some insight into the person on your mind, and I'm wishing you all the very, 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 very best. Take care, guys, and I'll see you all in the next reading. Bye-bye. Group number 4. Hello, guys. Hold on. Hello, guys. If you chose group number 4 here with this rainbow moonstone, this is your reading. So let's find out what your crush is thinking about you. So we have strictly sexual, 9 of coins, Scorpio, the Magician, the Thief, 5 of swords, Death card, All I Want by Codaline, and There's Something Better, Unblock Me, Say Something, and You Make Me Smile. Well, this is an interesting energy. This person, oof, okay, there's definitely a pivotal feeling when it comes to you. I think this person knows that you signify some sort of big change in their life. I think that this person sees you as impactful. Actually, there's a lot of scorpionic energy. It's funny because I was doing the tarot first, and I remember, and then I did oracle, and when the Scorpio card came out, I wasn't surprised at all because of the death card, because the death card can be associated with Scorpio, and that was what I thought when I saw it. I was like, okay, I bet you Scorpio is going to come out in the astrology cards, and sure enough it did, and which helped confirm some thoughts for me. I do feel like this person feels like there's a lot of transformation to be done in this connection. There's also a strong a strong sexual appreciation here. I think this person really digs you on a sexual level. Now, the strictly sexual card's interesting. This connection is passionate but not enduring. The person on your mind, your crush, might think that your interest in them is only sexual. I don't think, because this is about, I'm asking what they think of you. Okay? So this isn't exactly what, I mean, they could be thinking that you think that they only want sex. You know? It could be like that. But there's something about this. It's like this person feels like it's something more significant, but they might think that you're suspicious of them, or they are suspicious of you. There's something about that. So I'm not sure if this is like a friends with benefits for some of you, or are you kind of hooked up a little bit. There's definitely a strong appreciation of your physical body and of who you are as a person, kind of what you've built in your life. But I also get the sense that this person might feel like when it comes down to it, there will be a lack of equality, perhaps. The reason why I say that is because of this Five of Swords. You notice how she's kind of getting undressed and he's not. So it might be that this person thinks that maybe they're giving more than you, or vice versa. There's something about that, but there's definitely a suspicious kind of energy that they think that you have. Maybe you have some walls up that they're sensing. And I would say that this person thinks of you as a great communicator. We have, like I said, Scorpio energy, but we also have a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And I think this person thinks you're a masterful speaker. They might really like your voice. They might think that you're really good with your voice. Your voice might soothe them, actually. It might be something that they really enjoy listening to. We also have unblock me. So this person might be wanting you to kind of unblock them in some way. Now, it doesn't mean that you literally have them blocked on social media. It could mean that letting them in, you know? Again, I think that this person thinks that there's something suspicious. They might also perceive you as thinking that you have something better. Like that that they're not your only option. You know what I'm saying? They might think that you'd want something better. And so there might be that perception that, you know, oh, I won't even try, you know? We also have say something and you make me smile. So this person really finds a lot of happiness with you. And they think of you as somebody that really makes them smile and makes them feel good and warm. It's almost like, too, we have that say something. So they might be looking for you to kind of communicate something to them. But honestly, like the biggest vibe I'm getting here is that this person might think of you as a little bit untrustworthy. There might be a lack of trust here on this person's part. Maybe it's previous situations they've been through, or maybe they need more proof. Especially if you notice that you're kind of doing more than them. I'm not sure how that's going to resonate with all of you, but it could be, like I said, it can go either way probably, but it does seem like maybe there's a suspicion here. Maybe if it's like, it's more about like, there might be a desire for more depth, as an example, or they know you want more depth than they can offer at the time. Let's see, Spirit Guides and Angels. Number 4. I always take extra cards for group number 4. We have Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. So I would say that this person, maybe they want harmony in their home, or they would want, like maybe there's an appreciation for friendship here. Heavenly assistance from your guides and angels. Well, this person could perceive you as somebody who's been like sent to them. And there might be this sort of assistance from you that they've experienced. We also have power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. So there is, oh, there's chokore. That's like a Reiki symbol. Reminds me of it. It's actually too many circles, but okay. Anyways, same concept though. So maybe someone does Reiki here. But no, I was going to say that there might be something that cleanse, purify, and protect. There's a protective sense here. This person is a little bit scared of you or something like that. Maybe they're afraid to kind of open up. Balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. Maybe there's a fear of an ending, or a fear of getting attached, or a fear of you not sticking around for the long term. Maybe there's a fear of that on this person's end. And they could perceive that from you, you know, that they think that you will cut them out, as an example. So they're just kind of protecting themselves. Like maybe, again, it's like one of those things like, well, you wouldn't even like me if you knew me, so I'm just not going to open up to you because you're just going to end up going with somebody else anyways. There might be a little bit of that. So there might be some self-sabotage on the person's part. So it may be in some way, if you really feel strongly about them, you might want to show them that it's something more than something sexual, as an example. Because it might seem that this person's a little bit guarded in that way. Okay. So, okay, let's see. I got you guys a lot of charms. Okay, we have two Mario charms. So maybe Super Mario is important to some of you guys. Again, there could be like some leveling up here with the mushroom and some invincibility. Maybe this person thinks of you as very invincible, or you make them feel invincible or bigger. Like maybe you provide them some sort of confidence. We also have this charm here, and it has a lot of really nice words on it. Kind, free, true, peace, brave, strong, happy, thankful. This tells me that generally, even though there's like a guardedness here, this person still really feels positively around you. We also have this musical symbol. So it could be that music's very important between the two of you. Like you share songs together and that kind of thing, or maybe someone plays an instrument. We have love and be loved. It makes you think of like, you know, some sort of equality here. Again, maybe this person wants to be matched in their feelings. We also have Aquarius and the Cancer charm. New York. Let me see what else is here. Pisces. Okay, that was the only. So our three, we have two things about, about travel here. We have Paris and New York. So there might be something here about travel. Maybe, of course, some of you live in New York or Paris. Again, it could just be that you live in France or America, you know, the United States, sorry. So, again, and it could be, oh my God, look at, there are two anchors. Maybe you guys are anchored in different places. Or something like that. Or tied down to different things. Or something like that. There's some sort of mutual, again, if you really feel like you care about this person, let them know, because maybe this person isn't sure of it and they're dedicated to you, but they're not sure if you're dedicated to them. It also, the anchors to me speak of like longevity and being there for somebody through thick and thin and kind of being very loyal. So I think that there is some loyalty here. We also have find joy in the journey. So again, that could be talking about traveling and that kind of stuff. We have thank you. So this person might have a lot to thank you for because maybe they feel like you've added to their life in some way. We have these flowers, so there could be a lot of kindness and sweetness there. Let's see. In the cross here, so there might be some sort of burdens here. There could be a religious connection. But I kind of look at it in the Lenormand sense of like carrying a burden as an example, or something heavy. And again, I think that maybe the anchors are heavy too. And it makes me think of like maybe carrying heavy burdens. Like maybe you bring this person a lightness when they're feeling really heavy. The shell here reminds me a lot of, maybe there are a lot of secrets, of course, between the two of you. Because this particular shell is kind of the one you can into. We also have a unicorn. So there could be a playful energy to you that's very like fun and magical, fun to be around. We also have high heels. Maybe you make this person feel taller or prouder, or there's something about high heels that kind of factor in. Maybe there's more confidence, or maybe this person, you know, sees you as quite confident. We have Nala here. So this is like friendship with love, because Nala was like Simba's friend, and then it grew up into something more. So there might be like a female friend, like a friendship here. We also have a cake here, so maybe a birthday is significant or something like that. And a purse. Maybe there's financial advice or something like that, or a value. You know, we put a lot of things that we value in our purse. Again, this person might have a lot of baggage, you know, maybe they have some baggage, or, you know, you help them with some baggage, that kind of thing. When we have the star. So I would say that this person really looks up to you. I feel like they think you're sweet, that you're very kind, very nice, but there is a lot of fear here. And again, like the Cancer and the Aquarius stuff, Aquarius can talk about friendship, so this person could see you as a friend or in a friend group. It also could talk about the internet as well. With the Aquarius and the Cancer charm in particular, this could again talk about distance, different shores maybe. You guys live in different countries because the anchors too. It makes me think of you guys are settled somewhere else and boats move across seas, you know what I mean? So maybe there's something about that for some of you. But there might be a sense of home. Maybe this person wants to feel more at home with you, or they think of you as like a home person or a family person or someone who's like kind of motherly or nice. Again, you guys might have Cancer or Pisces or Aquarius in your chart strongly. But yeah, we also have the egg here, so there's some sort of potential here because eggs eventually crack open. So maybe if this is like an ongoing situation, maybe this is about proving this person that you're more than a fling. As an example, that you'll be there for them. Because again, with the death card, this person might have experienced like a lot of losses, and it's made them somebody who's a bit guarded and who kind of puts up a facade. You know what I'm saying? But as to whether this person, you know, I think they really like you, and I think that there's potential here. But there just might be a lot of guardedness on this person's part because of past situations. That All I Want by Kodaline. Kodaline. I always want to say Kodaline. That's like the Russian way I would say it because I is E in Russian. And I always say it that way, Kodaline. But it's Kodaline, I think, probably. But that song might be relevant to some of you, so check it out. But anyways, guys, I'm wishing you all the very, very best. Let me know if this reading resonated with you, if it helped you understand the person on your mind more. And if you want a personal reading with me, all that information's down below. Okay? Take care, guys, and see you in the next reading.